Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. Now from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's Brady to throw. Jones has it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special, because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Again, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of. Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to run with Vaughn. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Keyshawn Vaughn taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Buccaneers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. A carry here for the big tight end. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this will be gathered up. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers steps away. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 14. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Right side to Watson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers finding Christian Watson, and the Packers are back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. On play action, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
On first down, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Check.
time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Watson complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An inside give to Jones. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. A give to Jones. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Brady. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike, check. 59.
Now Brady got to have this one. On the move to his left. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an eye violation, had their eyes in one place, and allowed the deep ball behind them.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to run for it with Vaughn. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he goes out right around the 39. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll go again to Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rodgers now on first down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Third down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Now Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 23. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
The give is to Jones. Joe Tryon there to make the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rodgers to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?